Wow. Guys, I mean, this is gonna be a quick video. I don't know what to freaking say. You guys are awesome. You guys are really, really awesome. Thank you guys for the support on this video. Genuinely means the world to me. I don't want to play it. But thank you guys so freaking much. Is this still going? It is. Thank you guys so freaking much, dude. I worked really hard. I just want to go through some of the comments that we have, and talk about a couple things, because I think a lot of you guys brought up some really interesting stuff that I'd like to see for sure, and some stuff that I've missed, which I asked for in the video. So I really appreciate that, guys. I really, really do. Thank you. Let's just go through. So this guy says we def need a Tournament of Power Golden Frieza because the transformation there is still goes crazy, and the defense deserves to be an and definitely deserves to be an intro. I mean, dude, I could not agree more. When Frieza was announced to be in the Tournament of Power, I was super duper hyped for that. Super excited to see what he was going, like what kind of dynamic he was going to have with the rest of the team. So seeing a Golden Frieza, like especially like one maybe that transforms and has, animations kind of close to the end, or maybe even with his fight with Toppo, I think that could be really, really cool. So I definitely agree. Frieza, I said it in the video, we need a new Frieza. It's been a long time since we've had one, about 2 years since we've had a Frieza at all. So yeah, I definitely agree with that statement. I think Frieza would be really, really cool. Or Tournament of Power or Golden Frieza would be really sick for sure, dude. We do missing a lot of Extreme Class, LR Kid Buu, Android 13, Garlic Jr., and I totally forgot about Garlic Jr. I think Garlic Jr. is very well deserving of a Dokkan Fest. Maybe not a Dokkan Fest LR, but like a Dokkan Fest exclusive character like TUR would be very cool for Garlic Jr. for sure. Broly, dude, like please give us a fucking Dragon Ball Super Broly. I am actually begging you, Dokkan. It's actually criminal what they've done with this character. They dropped a TUR, then nothing else. So please, please, please give us a Broly. But I think I mentioned that in the video as well. I did mention this in the video. We do need a Broly for sure. Dr. Gero would be cool. I think a Dr. Gero deserves some representation for sure. And then an Android 19, definitely. Dr. Gero and Android 19 could definitely be I could foresee that being a card in the game. Outside of like their, side banner unit, we could see a Dokkan Fest of them, definitely. And I could see them being good for Android. Android needs buff, so anything we can take for sure. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video. I just want to let you guys know that 75% of you guys aren't subscribed. It would really help me out if you guys did. Like and comment down below. I'm trying to hit 200 before the end of July, and you guys helping me out on this journey would be amazing. I'd love to have you guys. There's always content out somewhere. I love you guys. And yeah, back to the video. And then obviously the Kid Buu, right? But I already mentioned these two in the video. They usually give us, Cell says, they usually always give us April 1st Dokkan Fest to very unhyped characters. You had Videl, you had Raditz, now it's Kale's turn. At this point, instead of giving it to her, I would have given it to somebody like Deborah, definitely, or Zarbon. I agree with this statement. Like I said, we do need more Extreme Class characters in the game, and I think right now would have been a perfect time slot to fill those characters in for. We had a super class character last time. Let's make it an Extreme Class character this time, right? We don't have to do back-to-back super class characters all the time, right, Dokkan? And I mean, people are obviously excited for a Zarbon character or a Deborah. I think a Deborah would be really, really cool. He's super underrated. I think he's a really cool character in the show. He does a lot of really cool things. We really need more villains in the game. Since September, we've had a grand total of only one villain in 7 months. Super 17 with his wonky ass kit. I'm not counting Babidi because he's a free to play. So Dokkan, please release villains and make them actually good. Now, right here, I'm not counting Babidi because he's a free to play. I can understand that much. He is an Extreme Class character though. It's just, with the context of the anniversary, we expected, we want, and I kind of know what you're saying. I'm not gonna count him either. He is a free to play unit, but I understand if someone does, because I mean, it was the first one we had gotten in a really long time. But I want a premium extreme class unit for sure. I can agree. I can kind of agree with this, and I sort of, you know, I can understand if people don't, right? I definitely do. So please, Dokkan, release villains and make them actually good. And then there I said I completely agree. They also need to make villains just as consistently good as superclass characters. And the reason I say that is because Dokkan has a habit of making these characters, making extreme class characters like really wonky sometimes. I guess my main example, let's see if we can just pull them up. One of the main examples I can probably think of. Let's see, can I find them? I mean, the one off the top of my head, right, would be, case in point, where are they? Oh yeah, it'd be A, right? Yeah, Android 17. Case in point, this man right here. Literally makes no sense. Literally makes no sense. As a premium unit, they should be this wonky. It just does not make any sense to me. And I mean, like, if you get him out, he's good, but getting him out is really hard. And even when you get him out, you have to build up for 10 turns with him. So it really is just a really confusing thing that they're doing with extreme class characters. I genuinely don't understand it at all. I guess another one we could talk about, because I didn't refer to it in the video, and I like to talk about it now. Why is this taking so long? Dokkan Wiki, come on. I didn't talk about it in the video, but I should bring it up now since it's relevant. Another extreme class character that's severely disappointing that they made super wonky. This is a 2021 unit, but this man right here at the time, like, we had better LRs, better LRs than this guy, at least, right? He had no help. The team he's on, like, you know, leading is awful, right? Because look at this, it's Android 17, and then who else? Oh, Android 17. I mean, I guess these guys are on it now, which makes it a bit better for this guy. But I mean, like, dude, what are you, like? It's not way too much help. It's not the craziest amount of help ever, right? So it is unfortunate how that plays out. And he's the only lead for GT bosses. Like, come on, dude. We could have used an Omega Shenron. Quit playing with our fucking emotions, Dokkan. Just give us one already, please. But yeah, I guess that case in point, we just need a new Super 17. We need a new Android 17. Like, and they can't be wonky anymore. Give us an 18. They literally cannot be wonky anymore. One more point I want to bring up with the wonky villain units, and I think I could literally just, like, maybe click on different letters of the alphabet here and pick out a unit, an extreme class unit that is just wonky, right? But I mean, okay, she's pretty good, but I wouldn't count her as wonky. Golden Frieza is not wonky either. He does have a terrible active skill. Let's see. I'm sure I'm passing up some. Honestly, and I mean, like, like with anything in the game, right? Not everything, nothing is black and white, right? Like, not every character is black and white. Sometimes they'll release an extreme class character that's really, really good, and that always happens to usually be like their LRs, and sometimes their TURs. But recently, it hasn't been the case, especially since it really does suck, and it stands out even more since the first one we've gotten in a really long time happened to be very wonky. In 7 months, they happen to be super duper wonky, so it really is unfortunate. Oh yeah, here's this guy. I guess yeah, this man. We can talk about him, right? Yeah, he's just off. He's just really bad compared to everyone else. And don't get me wrong, dude. I do like Raditz. Dude, it's so sad that they fumbled this character, because I'm actually a pretty big fan of Raditz. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I'm actually a pretty big fan of Raditz. I like him quite a lot. But yeah, I mean, and then another one, just going off the top of my head, no one's gonna mention it, right? Because when he fully transforms, he's actually God tier, right? But it's First Form Cell. I'd say First Form Cell is kind of wonky, just because, you know, you have to transform into final perfect Cell for him to actually become, like, goated. He's not awful, but, you know, Cell's in a bad spot right now because of the lack of extreme class characters that are in the game. So yeah, I really appreciate that point. I definitely agree with that, man. We need more. Oh, and then there's this guy. And then there's this guy. Yo, bro, what's up? I do YouTube. Yeah, I mean, you just kind of got to do that yourself, man. It's just whatever. Like it's all about figuring it out, man. There's plenty of things that you can look up and do there. So, but yeah, man, that's all I really wanted to say today. Thank you guys so much for all the support, man. I like genuinely, I appreciate it, and I'm not going to stop working hard. I'm not going to stop working hard. I want to provide you guys with amazing content, and you know, I have other channels and I stream as well. So if there's not content on my Dokkan channel, there's content somewhere else always, and I have a podcast as well. So if there's not content here, there's always going to be content somewhere at some point. So thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble on today. I was very excited when I saw this. I have work, so I got to go to bed. So if people comment more, maybe I'll make another video, you know, talking about or, you know, yeah, going through their opinions and like giving mine. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all. Make sure you guys get plenty of sleep, plenty of rest. I love you guys, and I will see you all in the next one.